Himalayan hydropower projects face flood risk. What are the key observations of Swiss researchers' analysis on Himalayan glaciers? What is the glacial lake outburst flood? Give a brief note on Indian Himalayas Climate Adaptation Program. GS Paper 3, Conservation, Environmental Impact Assessment. What is the context about? A team of Swiss researchers conducted the study on the impact of climate change in the Himalayas and the adjoining region. A study on Himalayan glaciers said that potential hydropower projects in the Himalayan region would need to consider the chances of increased floods from the formation of new lakes and the expansion of existing ones due to melting glaciers. What are the key observations of the analysis? According to the study, 441 hydropower projects spanning India, Nepal, Pakistan, and China, that is, 66% of constructed and potential hydropower projects, are on possible glacier lake outburst floods, GLOF tracks, which means they could be gorged with extra water from melting glaciers. Almost a third of these hydropower projects could experience GLOF discharges well above what these dams account for, says a study. Researchers note that global warming could cause glaciers to melt rapidly, which is already evident in an increase in the number of glacier-fed lakes in Himachal. India accounts for 129 of the hydro projects analyzed. Most of the Himachal Pradesh lakes are relatively small or with a capacity of 1 million cubic meters, and only a few of them had a capacity larger than 10 million cubic meters of water. What is the glacial lake outburst flood? A glacial lake outburst flood (GLOF) is a type of outburst flood that occurs when the dam containing a glacial lake fails. Failure can happen due to erosion, a buildup of water pressure, an avalanche of rock or heavy snow, an earthquake or cryoseism, volcanic eruptions under the ice. If a large enough portion of a glacier breaks off and massively displaces the waters in a glacial lake at its base, these outburst floods may occur. Note for prelims: a water body that is dammed by the front of a glacier is called a marginal lake. When a marginal lake bursts, it may also be called a marginal lake drainage. About Indian Himalayas Climate Adaptation Program. Indian Himalayas Climate Adaptation Program (ICAP) is a project under Global Program Climate Change of the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation. In India, it is anchored under the Framework of Science and Technology Agreement of November 2003 between the Swiss Federal Council and the Government of India. It is being implemented as a bilateral cooperation program with Department of Science and Technology.